So here comes GHADFA. Ayoub GHADFA representing Spain. 22 years old. Boxing out of Marbella. He's also done some kickboxing. Bronze medalist at the under-22s in Italy earlier this year. And got to the last 16 in the World Championships, the Senior World Championships in Russia 2 years ago. Nurlan SAPARBAY gets the nod at super heavyweight for Kazakhstan. That's been the property of Kamchibek Kunkabayev for a long time, that 91 as it was, plus category berth. But it was up for grabs, and it's SAPARBAY who's got it. Came second in the Kazakhstan National Championships in 2020. And third place in the Belgrade Winter Tournament right here in Serbia earlier in the year, losing to Fraser Clark. He went on to get a bronze medal at the Olympic Games. Fraser Clark in the process of turning professional. SAPARBAY from South Kazakhstan, a serving member of the military. Bit of athleticism shown in the corner there from Ayoub GHADFA, doing a couple of very impressive tuck jumps. He's in the red representing Spain. SAPARBAY of Kazakhstan is in the blue. These two orthodox fighters just standing up nice and straight in front of each other early on there. Gloves up, looking for the long 1-2 there early on, GHADFA. Both of them just carry those elbows quite wide. Low left hand there from SAPARBAY. Right hand there from GHADFA as well. He's made a more proactive, busier start than his opponent so far. He's looking for that 1-2 regularly, trying to pump it out. Both fighters just moving forward at the same time there. Wasn't really room for either of them to work. Hook comes in from GHADFA and looks for the big overhand right. The hook landed, I don't think the overhand right did. Not clean anyway. Just moving those feet, trying to cut off the ring on GHADFA. That's what SAPARBAY's looking to do. He's holding the centre. GHADFA happy just to back up. Doesn't ever want to get caught on the ropes. As soon as he feels that bottom rope on the back of his calf, that's when he'll look to try and spring forward and get out. He's in the corner there, just feinting with the front foot, and then again steps in with that 1-2. He's happy to back up that far, but what he doesn't want to do is get backed up so far that he ends up square with his back on the ropes. Looks for a big overhand right there, GHADFA. Doesn't really manage to land it. He's thrown a lot more in this opening round than SAPARBAY has. Not all that much has landed clean. SAPARBAY hasn't really landed a great deal either. Jab to the body from GHADFA, then moves in, grabs hold of SAPARBAY, takes him for a little walk. SAPARBAY just trying to push him off. The referee gives them a chance to work that all out themselves. There goes the bell at the end of the first round. GHADFA will have taken that one, I'd imagine, on work rate. I think he did outland SAPARBAY as well. He certainly outthrew him. And he takes it, he gets it. All 5 judges. Saparbay's trying to cut off the ring, stalking his opponent, but just never really let his hands go at any point in that round. Ponderous with the jab there and was countered with the right. Good upper body movement there from Saparbai. Just before that, that right hand on the inside was probably his best punch of the round. Scoring judges at ringside, that was David Williams of Wales. So GHADFA Spain in the red, Saparbai Kazakhstan in the blue. GHADFA winning that first round with all 5 judges. 10-9s across the board, just cuffing with a right hand. Good use of the feet there. GHADFA just hurrying across the ring. Saparbai was on the retreat. Nice jab from GHADFA. Saparbai wanted to let go with that right hand, but it wasn't really there. It was out of range. Then the second time around was just a little bit too close. Taking too long to get his punches off here, Saparbai. Pulls back in a straight line there with his hands down, and GHADFA just steps in and clips him with a left. I think he's got to throw caution to the wind a bit more here, Saparbai. In exactly that kind of situation there, he's reluctant really to step in and attack, and because of that reluctance, GHADFA is able just to get off those ropes, get out of those corners, step in with a 1-2. Heads may be coming together there. Referee having a chat with both of them about keeping the heads up. Just short with the 1-2 there, GHADFA, which almost left him with a bit of bother, so he followed it straight back in. Doubled up on the attack. Uppercut on the inside from GHADFA, which may be just beginning to look a little bit more tired now. He's beginning to feel this because Saparbai with that front foot pressure does bring the heat. It might not really look like he does, but he does because he's cutting the ring off. He's looking to get on top of you for the first time there. GHADFA really finds himself square with his back to the ropes. Saparbai with a right hand to the body. Now this is where he needs him. Looking for the right hand there, Saparbai. And that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. GHADFA using that outside of the ring when he's in that nice side-on stance and he feels that bottom rope on the back of the leg, then he'll look to throw the 1-2, get off the ropes. But what he doesn't want is to find himself pushed back into the ropes with his back square to them, as he was just briefly there. And the right hand comes in from Saparbai. Good strong right hand from the Kazakh there again. This is a good finish to the round for the fighter in blue. Just a slight turning of the tide there. The bell goes, and did that come just a little bit too late for Saparbai? I think it might have done if he could have got to work another 30 seconds sooner. That would have been better. Can he get a share of the cards? Maybe here, Saparbai. He needs 3 out of 5 really, and he's got 1. He's got 1, so it's a 2-point advantage on 4 cards there for Ayoub GHADFA. Saparbai has got a share of the other one at 19-19, and he was beginning to really make an impact towards the end of the round there. I was talking about that pressure, and it is real. He's not flying around all over the place throwing bundles of punches, but he's just stepping on you, stepping on you, stepping on you. And towards the end of the round there, punch output for GHADFA just lessened, so he's got to win this round big, Saparbai, if he's going to have any chance of turning this around. Well, he starts off southpaw here, the fighter in blue, and immediately he's just pushed back into the corner there, GHADFA, left to the body from Saparbai. He's got to go after him. Got to really go after him every second of the round here. Left hand from SAPARBAY. GHADFA found to the body again there. There's not as much pop in his punches here. You can see that. Left to the body again from SAPARBAY. This is probably quite a good tactic, I think. Really take the steam out of his man. Left to the body once more. Just before that was looking for the 1-2, led off with an uppercut. And the switcher stance to southpaw is working because he's pinging him to the body almost every time he throws that left hand. And he's just got to crank it up throughout the course of the round here, SAPARBAY. GHADFA has got to dig in because it's looking good for him on the cards. He just needs to avoid losing this round 10-8. Left to the body there from SAPARBAY. Bit ungainly there from GHADFA, but somehow managed to land a left hand. SAPARBAY again just banging to the body with that left. Goes up top with it. GHADFA hit to the body again. These are going to be having an impact on him. He takes in a big gulp of air. SAPARBAY steps to him. Left to the body once more. Switches up to the head with it. GHADFA throws a 1-2. Looks to get hold of SAPARBAY. Nick a few seconds rest here if he can. SAPARBAY's happy enough just to join him in that slight breather.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now proceed to the round number 154 in the ring A. In a man's super
SAPARBAY just pushing him back into the ropes. And both of these two are feeling this now, but SAPARBAY needs a big final minute here. He's winning this round, no question, and he is dominating. But it's not a clear 10-8. GHADFA just swinging. Throwing whatever he can to try and keep SAPARBAY off him. He just wants to throw, get onto the shoulder, grab hold of him. SAPARBAY just trying to force him back to the corner. Good left hand there from GHADFA. SAPARBAY throws that left down the middle to the head. GHADFA's doing well here. He's digging in. Really summoning up every ounce that he's got. Good left hand there from SAPARBAY. He doesn't have long left now, though. I think this is a clear round win for him, but he needs 10-8s. He needs a couple of 10-8s to turn around at least two of those 4 cards that were 2 points in favour of GHADFA, and then hope the judge's decision goes his way. I don't think he's done quite enough there, but that was a really interesting fight because, as I say, he just came back into it towards the end of the second round, not quite early enough to get enough of the judges' cards in that second round. Seesawed. That tipping point came, I think, just too late for SAPARBAY, but we'll see. It's about interpreting dominance, and I thought he was pretty dominant in that final round. But GHADFA, as I said, he bit down on the gum shield there. Red corner gets it. SAPARBAY gets the final round with all of the judges there, but 10-9s, and he needed 10-8s. So it's a 4-1 split in favour of GHADFA, but it was an engrossing fight, that. As I say, that tipping point for SAPARBAY came just too late. It's like you've got two fighters sitting on a seesaw, and first round weighted towards GHADFA. Then with about a minute to go in the second round, he started to swing back towards SAPARBAY. And then he dominated the rest of the fight from that point onwards. But it just didn't quite swing early enough.